Could you speak, can you explain what's going on once and for all about what's going on in your riding, about the trailers and all that? There's no editing. What's going on?
Well, look, it's not complicated. I've decided, I've had a passion for camping. I've camped my entire life. I grew up camping with my family. I've camped with my kids, and I saw an opportunity for a friend of mine and myself to get involved in a project. And we're doing that. I've been transparent. I've been open and above board on everything. Obviously, some people don't like the fact that their MLA is going to get involved in a private business, but it's not necessarily something that is. So
what's the big issue? Why people?
Well, I mean, there are some people. Some of the people who are concerned are existing campground owners that don't like the additional competition, I guess. Others have some various concerns that we've been trying to address all the way through, whether it be concerns for the environment, for the traffic flow, for noise, for lighting, those types of things. And we're working with the town, we're working with the different departments. Obviously there's lots of permits and permissions that we need to get before this project can move forward.
So just a nest egg for you in the future?
It's a long-term project for me. I'm committed to running again in the next election.
You are running again?
Yes, it has nothing to do with me running or not in the next election. This is just a long-term thing. A project for the later years.
Yeah.
But
were you surprised?
I was a little surprised by the reaction of some of the residents. I figured the campground owners might not necessarily like it, but it's no different than in the last year. There's been 3 different frozen yogurt stores that have opened up in Shediac. I mean, they all compete with one another, and it's free market in that sense. So I mean, I don't think it's a big issue. But
where is this new part supposed to be?
It's going to be well, if you're familiar with Shediac a little bit, it's basically in behind the Dairy Queen and the Four Seas Motel, and there's a large piece of land in there behind there, and it's land that's owned by the Anglican Church of Shediac.
You Anglican now?
No. They lease land to all different types of business interests, and it would be a long-term lease that we would have with them. We're not buying the property. They're not interested in selling it, so it's just a long-term lease that we're.
So there's no. Is there a slow news day, or is it a scandal here, or what?
I don't think there's a scandal there. I think it is a slow news day. I've met with the conflicts commissioner. I told him what my project was about. We exchanged letters. He told me that everything was okay as long as I play by the rules, and I intend on playing by the rules.
You were at the meeting last night.
I've been an MLA for 10 years, and I like to think I've done a good job representing the people of Shediac Cape-Pele, and they'll determine whether or not this project is going to affect that or not.
And you were at the meeting?
I was at the meeting.
Did they throw eggs at you?
No. Some people were obviously not happy, but I could have taken a different approach, Charles. I could have been a silent partner and stayed out of it. But then imagine if that would have been out.
That would have been good.
Well, imagine if that would have come out, and then they would have said, "Oh, well, he's trying to hide and he's trying to do things behind closed doors." I've been totally open and upfront with my involvement in this project all along.
How many owners is there?
There are actually 7 investors, but only 2 directors of the company, myself and my friend Mike Boudreau.
Mike Boudreau again? Mike Boudreau, isn't that a conservative?
Oh, there's lots of Mike Boudreaus.
Oh, it's not the same Mike Boudreau that was mayor Shediac?
No, you're thinking of Mike Leger.
Mike Leger, sorry.
No, it's not. No, it's a friend of mine. We've been friends for over 25 years, and we've camped together for the last 15 years with our families, and this is it's an interest of ours.
Thank you very much, Victor.
Okay.